Welcome back to the Crypto Andrew 333 channel. Let's look at Bitcoin. Since I talked about yesterday, we've gone up a few $1,000s and kind of got the move to the upside. We are still above the 1 hour 200 by a long shot. It is coming back down now. The 2 hour time frame did not touch the 200. I still expect it to hit 92.5 at some point, and then if you do that, you can look for the 3 hour 200. I went in depth yesterday about what I see going on with Bitcoin, so I'm just going to do a small update from that video. So if you didn't see that video, you probably need to go watch that video from yesterday because that was a macro Bitcoin update. But if you break the 2 hour 200, I would look for basically 95K, 96K at this point to be broken. Maybe by the time we get up there, it'd be 95K. We'll see what happens. You're still in this upward channel. You got to the top of the channel. Now you might come back down to the bottom. But again, I still remain steadfast that you must hold $87,000. You just have to still hold 87K. Zooming up to the daily, you can see we're getting extended here, almost about to put in a lower high, but it's not confirmed lower high until you really roll over. 2-day time frame looks very bullish to me for a continuation. So even when the smaller time frame is like, I wouldn't say the daily is a small time frame, but even when the daily looks kind of bearish, you zoom out to the 2-day and you see it's very much not close to being overbought. You look at the 3-day, that's very oversold actually, and the 4-day very oversold. 5-day time frame still oversold, and these haven't changed from yesterday really. 6-day pretty oversold, not a strong bounce, but it's curving up, and the weekly looking pretty strong in my opinion. Actually, probably more bullish based on that curvature of the weekly versus the 6-day. I like I like the weekly curving up better. If it just curves straight up a 45-degree angle like the 6-day is doing, that's not great, but I think in time it will be fine. So I'm looking for the weekly to continue higher. I think that's your low on the weekly, and I would say that could be your low for a very long time. I don't want to say ever, but it could be forever. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm still long from $88,700, and I remain long. I don't see a reason to get out of it when I zoom out to the higher time frames, and I see the weekly really blasting here for Bitcoin. If we give you guys an update on Bookmap, right now Bookmap does have, it's starting to build even more liquidity to the upside, at least when I looked at last it did. You have some liquidity up here at 120. I still see a ton, unfortunately, though. I still see a lot of liquidity down at $80,000. And then I zoom out, I still see some liquidity down at 90,000. So we'll see what happens. It doesn't look great. Also, the liquidity is going to be less because it is a holiday, so just be aware of that. But at this point, I'm going to remain long. We'll see what happens. Maybe come next week, we'll continue that pump to 95K. And remember, my Bitcoin bot is going to get out at 95K. So if we don't get above 95.1, I'd be happy. But I at least want to touch 95, 95.1 to get out of that massive trade that I'm in, and then if we want to make a lower low, well, I'm fine with that, but I don't think that's going to happen based on the weekly time frame. I believe that this is a higher low in the bull market, because again, if you go back to the weekly time frame, that was your low at approximately 75K, and this could be a higher low at 80,500. We'll see what happens. That's my update. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'll see you guys on the live stream on Saturday, and that's probably the next time I'll post on YouTube or TikTok is Saturday night, 9 p.m. Central Time. I'll post a video before that, but that's the next time I'll be live. Have a great one, and that's all I got. Adios. The trend's your friend until the end. If you zoom out to the weekly, the trend is to the upside. 4 hour time frame still kind of bearish. But again, I gave you the targets to the upside that we should hit. And otherwise, if you lose 87K, then that's a reason to not be long anymore. See you guys in the next one. Adios.